Hello ladies, my name is Olivia and I cannot believe it's already the end of July and time for another Scarf of the Month video. Now, in today's video, I will be revealing and wrapping with the Scarf of the Month selection. Before I begin though, the Scarf of the Month subscription is one of the benefits of the Wrap Royal and Wrap Legends levels of the Wrapunzel membership. More information on the membership can be found on the website under specialty items. Now, I'm gonna dive right in. This scarf is beyond happy for me. It is the summariest of summery scarves. Oh my goodness. So much bright color in one tiny scarf, in one scarf. Oh my gosh. There's orange and bright pink, and there's greens and blues and purple. Oh my goodness. I even have some yellow over here. This is super cool. Oh my goodness. I apologize for dropping the scarf. The flower pattern is so huge that it can be isolated in different spots. So you can, it can be more abstract at times. And then you could get and place a large flower here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So pretty. Now, the scarf itself is a white background, as you can see, and it is rectangular. It is pretty big. Let's see, and here we go. And then the width is pretty standard for this type of scarf, very, very wide. And at the corners, there are these really nifty hot pink tassels. You have three tassels down here. Let's see if I could spread them. 3 here. And then this very large tassel right at the top. So those are placed at each of the 4 corners. So cool. Right, I'm going to bunch this up so it doesn't get to be a distraction for the kitty. And the accessory this month is this really, really nifty hair tie with a beautiful, fun silver piece at the front. Now, this is different than any of the other accessories that I've gotten with the Scarf of the Month. So I'm looking forward to figuring out how I can place this in, and I'm getting tongue-tied, I apologize. Figuring out how to place this in and how much fun I can have with this kind of hair tie scarf accessory. That's the words I wanted. So now that I put it on my forehead. But another thing I was thinking about when I saw this is this would be really cool if I could get it engraved with something fun. You know, my initials or a flower or a dandelion, because they're my favorites. That could be really cool to do some type of engraving on here. Now, I don't know exactly where to do that, but that would be kind of fun and an interesting thing to have I don't know. That's where my mind is going with this, is like, it's plain, which is cool. And then I was like, oh, but wouldn't it be cool if I could do this too? So that's a cool thing. All right, now I'm going to take off this guy here. I just didn't want to start off the video with just my shaper showing. Okay. All right. My friend, I have a nifty box down here to catch all my scarves, so they're not laying all over the floor for the cats. They're not destroying them, but they are making them into their beds. So it's an entertaining thing. Now you may hear a little bit of meowing or cooing or trilling because Luna is down on the floor underneath the chair. He's in a wee bit of trouble, and yeah, I'll talk about that as I go along. But today's shaper is one I haven't worn in a while. It's the Uber Poof. I took out about this much, probably about 3 ounces. Yeah, 2.5, 3 ounces of the floof to make room for my hair. So it's pretty full stuffed. Okay, and I have it on the standard way with the large portion in the front and the thin band in the back. All right, now I'm going to take off these earrings because I can't wrap with earrings. So, all right, the first wrap that I'm going to wrap, I'm going to start off with something really, really super simple. I'm going to start off with the beginner's luck, and then I'm going to show a couple of the different options with the beginner's luck, because it's a rather vibrant scarf and I don't want to overdo the styling with this really cool scarf. So I'm going to fold it. I see on this side, I'm going to show you this really beautiful purple pattern. I'm going to be placing that right here. I want the short tail on this side, long tail on this side. So I'm going to be placing this right here. I like at an angle. I'm gathering up in the back. And I'm going to do just a crisscross, but when I crisscross it, I'm taking this short side and bringing it over the long side, like so. And it doesn't matter that it's this short, it'll be okay. All right, now what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna back that one a little bit, because I like it at an angle. Now I'm going to take this tail, I'm going to fold it into thirds, like so. I'm going to bring it up and back, just like this. Okay. I'm going to take this guy here and I'm going to wrap around and I'm going to pull through. Now this, I'm finding this is a wee bit long. Now it's a wee bit long for this. So I'm going to take it off and I'm going to tie it again so that it's a little bit shorter. That will change a little bit of the placement of my design, but that's okay. Maybe, oh, this part might be nice. Okay, there's a spot here that has 3 leaves. That might be pretty. Okay, so I'm going to place those guys right here. Again, angle, gather, gather, crisscross in the back. Okay, that's better, I can tell. Now I'm doing the same thing on this side, doing the same thing I did as before, folding into thirds, like so. I'm going to bring this one up at the angle. Adjust this back just a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to take the shorter tail around and bring it through. Now I can either leave this just like so. I can bring this over the top and tuck away like this. Making sure I hide those fringes. So I get this and turn around a little bit, show you. This is huge, huge when it comes to poof. So it's cool. So I have this, or I can do the little loop, untie this really quick. I can do the loop this way to have the loop in the back, spread it out, loop up here, loop down here. It's either way. Or I can take this loop, bring it around from the front, make sure it's down low, and I can have the loop coming this direction and kind of just hanging here. I could make it smaller so that the loop it smaller so that the loop only comes to here. Larger, it kind of floops, it kind of flops, but I could have it come here, just like so. And that's kind of an interesting look. This scarf would do a really good side bow. So I could bring this up. Okay, side bow. And then this portion gets folded back underneath. Okay. We can do that. Give it a good stretch. This works really good if you have the tails closer to even. I'm going to put this, and find that channel, stuff that tag in. But this gives you the floof bow on the side, and I can leave that tail hang down, or I can bring it around and tuck it away. So this gives you that nice floof bow. Now at any point you could totally add in, oopsie doodles, the brooch. I would put it on. Sometimes I get so into playing with the scarf that I totally forget about the accessory. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a quick loop-de-loop here. Okay. And I'm going to have, instead of the knot, I have the cute loop. Okay, the cute loop. I have the cute accessory here. So that's kind of cool. So extra fun. Okay, now I'm gonna take this off. Okay, put that down. All right, so I'm going to undo this. I'm going to move on to a turban look. Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna do a turban look. Okay, I moved it over a little too far. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take this. Yeah, I placed it on as even Steven as I can get it. And I'm going to swoop. I'm going to tuck in. Tuck in here. Okay. I'm tying a knot right here. Okay, I'm going to tie another knot, keeping it loose, and there we go. Okay, my shaper was showing in the front. Okay, so I have the two knots. I'm just going to twist these and let them hang here. Now I am going to, if I were running around, I would take a couple of pins and just stick one pin here and one pin in the back, just like so. So this doesn't flop all over the place, but you have a nice little knot here. Okay. Now, when I was thinking about this and what kind of wraps I'd want to do for this video, let me take this off really quick. I was thinking about how to pair it with a fun, shimmery, sparkly scarf, which one I would choose, and what color to pick, because so many colors in here I could go with. Originally thought about lime green. Lime green is not a good color for me, not by itself. It has to be mixed in with a lot of different colors, and yeah, so lime green is a good option if you can wear it. But in the end, I chose to go with teal. It's a good color for me. It doesn't mess with my coloring. So, okay. Now I'm going to start by putting on the teal shimmery. And I want to keep it simple for this 2-scarf wrap. I like to do this a lot with the scarf of the month, showing how we can mix it into our scarf wardrobe. And for me, this one would be a fancier for like a pool party, not pool party, for like a party or something I'm going to, this vacation wrap. I wouldn't necessarily wear it to the beach if I were going into the water or anything like that, but it seems like a really fun thing to wear for something special. That's what I meant to say. My words are getting jumbled. So I'm just going to tie it on with the one tail short, the other tail long. The short tail is coming out underneath. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Okay, now the Uber is sticking out the back here, but that's not going to matter so much because I'm going to be adding this guy. And I think I might try to get some pleats in this guy. I talk a lot about pleats in the videos I've done, but I'm going to do quick pleats in my lap and I'll show them to you. But I love pleating. It's kind of my thing. Okay, oops. And while I do this, I have to talk about Mr. Luna Lovebug, who is under the chair next to me because he got in big trouble. He loves plastic, and he got into the bathroom this morning and shredded the bathroom trash can plastic, spreading the trash all over the floor. I was not pleased with him. So he is on restriction. He needs to be watched. So it's a little warm. Whew. Okay, so I've got the plates right here. I'm going to try to get them from my lap to my head without losing any. I want one short tail, one long tail. Okay, I'm going to lay them straight across. All right, my friend. There we go. So I've got the pleats. Now the pleats kind of get lost in the overall designs on this scarf, but it's still interesting to see if I can do it. All right, I'm going to pull out one of those to make sure that this covers the shaper. Okay. And I'm going to give it a tie in the back. Right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull these. I'm going to pull these forward. All right, I'm going to take this guy here and I'm going to open him up. I'm going to bring him over like so. And I'm going to let him dangle for a second. Now I'm going to take this piece, oops, and take the shimmery, make sure he's folded correctly. And don't worry, I'm going to fix this piece here because it's hiding. I'm going to fold it in thirds. And I'm going to bring it up just at the very, very front of this portion of the scarf, just like so. So this is like a headband. Okay, now I'm going to gather up this guy here and bring a little bit more to the front of this. I think I'm going to use this piece here, bring it around, and it's tiny, tiny, so it's going to take a second. Tie the knot, and then I'm going to tuck this away up under here. And then I have a veil, like so. I can adjust this too. Be back a little bit more. So this is what I've got. I think I like this. Have a really pretty tail there. I think for the next time I do this, I am going to scrunch those pleats up really tightly and get it so that it's really, you can really notice those pleats here. But spin around. It's a nice fancy schmancy kind of wrap. Okay. And I think if you're not really into the veil styles, I can show you with the same basic same basic, oh my goodness, I can show you without having the veil. So just folded folded the ends in. I'm just going to bring this over, bring this one around the back, making sure everything is hidden back here, and find, where's that channel? There you are. Just tuck this all in. Okay. And then I can take this guy and I can bring him up flat, or I can bring him up twisted. Might be interesting. Bring this up twisted, bring it over the center, keep the twist, and then twist, twist, twist around, and tuck this one also into the channel. I could also see me wearing this with shearer tails. Oh, that would be so cool. Okay, and I think this one will be the last wrap. I hope that's nice and neat back there. have to adjust just to make sure. Okay, but I have this. And I'm gonna turn it. And I can put my earrings back in because I've got these really nifty vintage earrings that match this really well. Okay. Maybe put both earrings in, maybe just one. Okay, well, I hope you ladies enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one.